Welcome to our remote learning journey. This video will guide you through some of the initiatives and strategies that we used to support staff, children and parents during lockdown 2020. To ensure that staff felt supported and had all the necessary skills to develop their pedagogy with online learning, we directed them to a wide range of online training through the Microsoft Educator Centre and the Hub and Aero webinars. A new timetable of professional development was created each week with direct links to daily courses. As a result, nearly all staff completed over 40 courses each, resulting in staff having the skills and confidence to deliver live lessons, prepare work and so on. Before even going into lockdown, one of the first things we did was create a remote learning page on our website. We listed a range of the main tools that we use as a school, as well as other tools to cover wider areas of the curriculum. Many companies were offering promotional codes to their services at the start of lockdown, so we would promote this to parents on our website. Some parents even requested more formal types of work, therefore we shared elements of our schemes of work. As we were aware that parents would also be at home with their children, we even included links to online courses to support them. Within this remote learning page, we also created a support and advice page with practical tips and ideas to support the well-being and the mental health of our children, parents, staff and other stakeholders during lockdown. Despite technology being a key driver to our remote learning strategy, we were aware that not all children had devices or internet, but it was also important that for those who did, that they balanced their screen time with other activities too. Therefore, we created this page with over 100 non-digital activities to support other areas of their well-being and learning. As many parents may have been unfamiliar with how to use some of the tools we use in school, we created a how-to page on our website with dozens of videos created either by myself and Mrs. Peters or from the web to explain to parents and children how to use the different tools. These also proved to be valuable to support staff development as they could watch these as a reminder of how to use the software.
I'm going to click join now and hopefully we will be able to join Mrs. Peters.
Hey everybody!
Hi Mrs. Peters.
Iawn, diolch. Ti'n okay?
Fi'n iawn, diolch.
In addition to our instructional videos, we also created some written instructions, such as this one for Teams. As Teams went on to become one of our main tools for live lessons, parent webinars and staff meetings, it was important that everyone could use this tool confidently. Teams was used for live lessons, so a separate team was created for each class. We also used it to communicate with staff during lockdown, where we created separate teams for SLT meetings, whole staff meetings, as well as separate Foundation Phase and Key Stage 2 teams to check on their well-being, provide training, address any issues from weekly calls they made to their parents, their classes, and so on. We also used OneNote as a tool to record the information provided to us by parents during those weekly calls. With regards to providing children with work during lockdown, we used our home learning menus and ensured that the activities were a mixture of fun and engaging activities which the children could do online, outdoors, on paper and so on. These supported the children's well-being as they could work their way through the activities at their own pace and make independent choices, which also helped to avoid clashes with the use of devices among siblings. Each class had their own menu, which was updated every half-term, where children could choose from 3 activities linked to each of the new areas of learning from the new curriculum. We also included links to our PEAS Parent Engagement Initiative, where parents were encouraged to get directly involved with the activities. Google Classroom was used as one of the main tools in Upper Key Stage 2 for pupils to receive further information and support about their tasks from the homework menus, including videos, links to websites, waggles and so on. They could submit their work directly to the class teacher, as well as communicate directly with the teacher and their friends through the stream function. J2 Homework was also used across the school for pupils of all ages to receive additional support materials to help them with their home learning menus. Children were also able to communicate directly with their class teachers through this tool, submit their work and also receive feedback. Once we were able to deliver live lessons after creating our remote learning policy, we encouraged teachers to create their own virtual classrooms on Google Slides. This page could be updated each day or for individual lessons with links to materials to support the children's learning and well-being, including online books through Epic, Flipgrid, Hub, pause points and so on. These links would help to ensure the lessons ran smoothly as learners could click the images and were directed to exactly what they needed. To support the staff and to ensure some consistency across the school, Mrs. Peters and I created remote learning timetables for each class. The aim was to create a structure and routine for the children, staff and parents and to replicate a school day as much as possible. As well as the live lessons, activities included the use of speaker and a reflection session at the end of the day to monitor the children's well-being. After we provided our staff with training through the Microsoft Educator Centre, we rolled out Flipgrid across the whole school. This tool enables staff and children to communicate with each other by creating videos, as well as a medium for children to develop their oracy skills. Each teacher had their own group and were able to create topics or lessons based on their home learning menus or just for fun to engage the children, such as a joke or dance topic. As our sports day was cancelled, and to further support the children's well-being, we even used it to create a virtual sports day, where children across the school were invited to record themselves competing in 20 activities and earn points for their houses. We even created a topic for our parents based on our P's Parent Engagement Programme, where they could also get involved with fun activities to support their own well-being and to take their minds away from the monotony of lockdown. Another important tool we used during our live lessons was Nearpod. This is an interactive presentation tool where teachers can choose to limit the content their learners can see, or allow them to work through it at their own pace. One of the many benefits of Nearpod is the wide range of ready-made lessons which are available to teachers, as well as the interactive tools they can incorporate into their own lessons, which are great to engage the children. For example, teachers can take the children on a virtual reality field trip, encourage collaboration through a group board, take a poll or a quiz, as well as incorporate Flipgrid and much more. It even creates a log of the children's responses for the teacher to gauge their children's understanding and help plan future lessons. To support the children's literacy and numeracy skills at home, we continue to promote SumDog and Epic. SumDog is a games-based maths tool where children can play freely against their friends, or where teachers can create assignments and contests to help children practice a particular skill. Epic is an online reading program where we've registered accounts for all children in the school. They're able to choose from over 40,000 materials, such as online books based on a range of genres for all ages, audiobooks, videos, and much more. Teachers can even assign specific books to children to engage them in a topic, support guided reading, as well as create an online reading record of their progress. Communication was key to support our parents, children, and staff during lockdown. Therefore, we ensured that we regularly used the full range of tools at our disposal, such as Facebook and Twitter posts, as well as the directed messages on there, Class Dojo, our texting service, our school website, speaker, communication through Google Classroom, Flipgrid and J2 Launch, as well as our weekly phone calls to parents. The online communication tools were updated daily with the latest information, ideas from the web to support parents with home learning beyond what they'd already received from us with live lessons and our home learning menus, and so on. Our use of Class Dojo even evolved during lockdown, as teachers and parents started to use it beyond the whole school stream to message each other directly within their classes. This ensured the parents received information that was specific for their own class and not just the whole school, such as the timings of live lessons. Through strong communication, our parents and children were kept well informed, which helped to ease any anxiety and ensure that they always felt that we were there to support them. To support our remote learning strategy, as well as ensure that we were providing parents with everything they needed, we asked parents to complete a survey in May, where they could respond with suggestions for further support if they needed it. We were pleased to see that 98% felt that the school supported their children's well-being well during lockdown, 96% felt that the school had provided enough work, and 93% felt the communication was excellent or good. To support the children's well-being, as well as ours, and to show the children that we were still thinking about them during those uncertain times, our staff created a "You've Got a Friend in Me" video to put a smile on their faces. We posted the video on our school communication channels and invited parents to share it with their children. We even included some messages in there for the children to engage in remote learning, such as the fact that Mrs. Heckler and Miss Mel had posted personalised messages for each of the children on speaker. We hope you found this overview of our remote learning journey useful, but if you'd like any further information, please feel free to contact me or a member of staff and we'll be more than happy to help. Stay safe and take care.